jump into the question I have for you all this week. I did post this on my Instagram and got some really interesting questions. So I want to know what you all think. If you could have $10 million today, but you lose your ability to speak, would you take it?
Absolutely
we have sign
not.
language.
Okay, wait, Reese, you said
No. And as I said in your DMs, I will say again, there are times where I feel like if I do not speak, I don't care if I'm talking to somebody or not, but if I don't talk, that I will literally die. It's some shit that I just be needing to say so bad that if I can't say it, I feel like I will spontaneously combust.
Yep.
So I don't think there's any amount of money worth me having that feeling of when I really need to say something
Facts.
and I can't get it out.
Mhm.
Plus, I used to have nightmares all the time of like
Can't speak.
being chased and I can't scream, like, or I'm getting my ass beat and I can't cry out for help.
Oh shit.
That's wow. I probably should have took that offline because that's probably something else. But
No, I've had those. I definitely had those too. And that's the first thing I thought of when I thought of this question. It was like, could I live like that in that dream state this entire time? And the answer is no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no for 10 million. No, I simply could not.
No? Okay, why not?
I need to be able to communicate. Yeah, you said there's sign language, but bitch, I can't speak. What I'm gonna do with this money if I can't, flex on niggas and be like, I'm rich, bitch. Like, what am I gonna do with the 10 million? Like,
you gotta talk to Flex. You could. That's all you need.
No, I need to be like, how we be like bald headed? Where? No, bitch, I need to be able to say, I'm rich, bitch. Shut up, Marina, because you look like you. Nah, you like you doing interpretive dancing,
and that's no disrespect to the ASL community,
right? None. And the nonverbal, baby, I like my voice.
Okay, Nafisa.
I'll be honest. As much as I like to talk, sometimes I do like to shut the fuck up, and I just be like, I could do this for a long periodically time. I could really just sit here and be quiet. You learn a lot when you shut the fuck up. And also, I would like to say, per my previous email, because I was also in Marina's DMs answering this question, we have sign language. And also, because I'm a comedian, I feel like I enjoy the comedic effect of you saying something stupid and me writing down my response and then just holding it up like.
And what was said?
Now you look stupid because now you got to read what my response was aloud to yourself.
Not you with the finger.
So there's something that really brings me joy and really, really makes me cackle to think of me having to write out my response, or also sign language. I've always wanted to learn that, so that would give me a reason to do that. With $10 million, I can get me a private tutor. Yeah, I don't really need.
Now I can't imagine you shutting the fuck up, Amir. I don't know. Sorry, sis. I just can't.
Just
it's not giving.
Just because you can't imagine it doesn't mean it can't happen.
It can't happen. It can't happen.
It can't happen.
So what? Have you ever tried, like when y'all were little, to just not talk for a day?
Yes.
I don't have to try to not talk for a day.
You can literally just not.
Something. And y'all never had them days like. Maybe I was just a lonely ass kid. But I remember them days where it was just everybody in the house was doing their own thing and I could go a day without speaking.
A whole entire day. Mom be like, where's she at?
Also, living alone, you realize you don't talk.
You really don't need to talk. Well, if you're me, you do. And I will have those conversations with myself. Me if I must.
Team meetings.
Even yourself. You can't speak out loud to yourself.
And I would miss that.
Free to hop on a call. It's quicker to explain on a call.
No, you can't talk to yourself. You can't not talk. You can have a team meeting with yourself.
Screaming. Tasia, where you at? Where you stand?
I don't know, to be quite honest.
You considering the 10 mil?
Well, because here's the thing too.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let the baby work it out.
No, I don't really. I feel like 10 million isn't enough.
That's somebody else said.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe she doesn't feel like it's enough.
10 million. Do you have a concept of how much money is $10 million though? That's the other part.
It doesn't sound like enough for me to shut up.
I need a Billy. A Billy minimum.
Trill.
Oh, good.
You want to buy my silence?
Put me up there with the Illuminatis.
Yeah.
I promise.
Screaming.
I'm just joking. No, not that.
Like the money you make week to week is nowhere near $10 million, right? Money you make in 5 years is nowhere near 10
But
million.
here's the thing, Marina. I know that the amount of shit that I want to do and buy, I know for a fact when I'm rich, I could run out of money. It happens to people who win the lottery all the time. I can blow money if you want me to.
Also taxes.
No, we're not talking about taxes.
Girl, fuck them right now.
I can blow. Look, now if I needed to make 10 million last for the rest of my life at 27, I can make it last. If I needed to blow 10 million in 5 years, I could also do that.
Yeah, I can blow it.
5 years, that's a long time to blow through 10 million. I feel like
come
I
on,
could blow through 10 million.
Give me that checkbook, and it depends. When does business hours open?
No, I mean, like,
On
I can
Monday?
blow it real fast, but I'm just saying, like, it's not a lot of money. And
And I was
inflation,
doing
bitch,
stupid
eggs
shit,
cost
like-
$6 right now. A carton of
that's
eggs
true.
costs $6.
That's true.
The only way I'll blow 10, but I will, because I'll be like, do all my niggas got 10? No. Okay, well, we're up. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that's the problem. It's us, we are together.
Because I'm not doing this by myself. Hell no. That's
Easily.
no.
It's not
And then I
even
would be
worth
trying
the
to do
money.
stupid shit like buy an island.
If I can't
Like,
bring
fuck a
my
Birkin.
people with me,
Can I
it's
buy
not
this
worth
whole
the
island?
island. It's not worth the island. Screaming.
I'm buying
It's
a
not
yacht.
worth the money.
We're going to be taking back-to-back luxury trips. Okay, so
And the
We're
10 million is
moving.
going in.
We
3
don't
to
live
5
in
business
America
days.
anymore. We
And
live
bring your
where we
pet.
go.
bring your pet. Oh, because we got a private jet.
So
So
we got a
they
private
can-
jet. You could bring your animal.
they
I
can
feel
do
like I
that.
might, now that we're saying this, actually, I feel like 5 years is definitely too long, Courtney. I feel like I might be able to blow 10 million in 1 year because I would want to pay all of my niggas' debts. We're taking
Oh
luxury
my
trips.
gosh, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like the way that I could blow through that shit real
But
fast.
that's the thing too. If
That's
you think
not
about like
enough.
them vacations, the most that we could probably spend on a vacation, like if we took us in our plus ones on a vacation, that's only $50,000.
Maybe 75.
The PJ,
Maybe.
what they said, a PJ one way from California to Florida is $30K.
All right.
So here's the thing. The
What kind
Virgin
of jet you was
10
trying to
million
get?
is not enough. I have to renege on my previous statement. 10 million
Because
is
the
not
world
enough.
Listen, because also the world is about to end soon and money won't be even in a thing. So I'm gonna get this 10 billion today and the world gonna blow up tomorrow.
And now you can't even speak.
No boy.
Shaking your head.
Running around during the apocalypse.
Damn.
Wait, who said they would take the 10 mil? Did anybody say they would?
Mira did, but then
I
she
did at
backed
first
off.
and then I reneged.
Okay, because you had to share your answer was to my follow-up question.
Oh,
My
because she was like,
was I asked everybody who said they would take the 10 mil. I said, what do you do when you're in danger? And Amira said, be a voice note, might I add, which was 10 times funnier.
I said my gun.
No, for real.
Shoot. Get him shoot.
Is on me. I keep that.
Keep that thing.
Yeah, I said I'm not gonna be the one screaming.
That's right.
Pew, 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 pew.
I may not see,
Lady.
but
Okay,
this
I had to get I keep that thing on me.
Whoa.
That's a soldier song, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it is. That is what I sang to her via voice note.
I was literally giggling, screaming. Okay.
Wow. I mean, I hadn't thought about that. And you are, because that'll certainly make a sound.
No,
That's
have y'all
right.
seen, wait, have y'all seen that movie on Netflix that was silent? She was deaf.
No.
She-
This
No, it's actually a really good movie. Her house was broken into and she's deaf.
Interesting. What's it called?
So what did she do?
Called Silence or
I think
something.
it's Silence. And not that movie where the people the family gotta be quiet. Not that one. No. She was deaf and she had this fend for herself. It was really good. Good cinematography.
Oh,
I'll
speaking
find
of
it.
people, glad you
I've
said
seen that movie. It's good.
So the reason this question came up is because I was watching Kaleidoscope. Have y'all
Mhm.
seen it?
No.
I have not.
Not yet.
Really good. It's giving
Tell
like
the people.
giving money heist vibes, right? So I'm not good at explaining stuff without spoiling it, but essentially the premise is they're trying to set up this ultimate heist. However, the coolest part about Kaleidoscope is that everyone in the world starts at a different episode. So there's different colors. like pink episode, white episode, green episode, orange episode, purple, blue, some shit like that. Everybody starts off at a different episode, depending on like, where you are in the world. But it all comes together at the end in a very beautiful way. Honestly, it's like, how Black Mirror had that game episode where you can kind of choose your adventure. It's kind of like that, but you're just taking on the adventure with Kaleidoscope. But
yeah, I started it. I did the yellow episode, but I haven't continued.
It started me on green, and I binged it, and I didn't sleep at all that night. I watched every episode. I didn't get any sleep.
Yeah, I know that's gonna happen if I start it, but I want to watch it.
I did the same thing with Squid Game.
No, I've yet to watch that.
Niggas say Squid
Yeah,
Game.
I did not watch that.
I couldn't.
It's sick for sure.
It was definitely sick.
Some is good. I just can't turn it off. So, yeah, there's that. Is it just me that's frozen? I can hear y'all, but like,
yeah, nobody else is frozen.
Oh wow, y'all.
Dang.
Anyway, all right. Well, that's all I have for the intro question.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that fun question. Courtney, tell the people. Well, I'm gonna tell the people for you. Our dear Court is on a social media cleanse, baby, for the new year.
She is back.
I'm back.
Wow, you're back. That was fast as hell.
I was gone for 36 hours.
Damn.
Wow.
I think back on Instagram. That was quick.
I was going down a rabbit hole.
I sent you like 10 videos today, and I was like, damn, she's not gonna respond because she's on a social media cleanse.
She was.
I logged back in last evening. And yeah, I was doing a lot. My Facebook been deactivated for months. And I was doing a lot on Instagram and Twitter the other day. And I said, self, it's time to take a break. You need help. You're sick. And then I needed to find an event on Instagram. So I logged back in. And then did y'all know that if you log in, if your shit is attached to your Facebook, whenever you log in and reactivates your Facebook?
I heard that.
Yes.
So I had to go deactivate my Facebook again when I logged back in to Instagram. It was a whole lot, but I'm not on Twitter. But anyway, I'm back, niggas. I'm back.
All right, well, tell us what's on the timeline, T, since you back.
I was on TikTok and I took it too far again, so I had to balance out my social media.
Screaming.
I done sent y'all a lot of shit on TikTok.
Well, what did you find on your binge, young lady?
So, well, our sister found this, but it's this post that says the situation be like that emoji where it's like so close, touching the two fingers, the thumb and the pointing finger real close, but the principle be boom, real far away. Real far away.
Real big.
Niggas love saying it's about the principle. It's not about the situation. It's about the motherfucking principle. And now, do y'all have an example of that, or like, tell
I do. I have an example, and it actually is. I really don't want to say the example because it's low key about our topic, but it bugs me enough that I'm gonna bring it up.
Oh. Fuck you.
It doesn't, in the grand scheme of things, it does not matter that you were 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes late. But the principle is that we set an appointed time because we were both available. So why the fuck are you not here at the appointed time? Because now I'm upset. Now I feel disrespected. Why are you late? That was the whole point of setting up the appointment. And that could go for anything. It could be at a doctor's appointment. You told me to be here at 1 o'clock and now you're not seeing me till 1:30. It could be hanging out with your friends for brunch. You told us all to be here at 11:45 and here you come waltzing in at 12:15. Bitch, the point of the appointment was that we were all available at this appointed time. And now you're late.
This is okay. So just reminding
the principle.
So what happened when niggas finally be on time for once? Because I heard this is what happened with y'all, that I was actually on time when y'all was trying to decorate and niggas was pressed.
Yeah, okay. So for people who are listening, the context is Courtney's boo asked us to decorate their little private getaway. And tell me why this bitch wanted to be on time for the first time ever in her black ass life, talking about, I told them to leave and I'm already packed. I went home and packed. And I'm like, why are you packed? And I'm also like, did you even eat yet? Like, did you wash your ass, brush your teeth, anything? No, just packed, just ready to go.
Ready to go.
And this is somebody who she can't even be on time for somewhere that pays her to be on time. She can't be on time for work. Not you on time for the trip.
Okay, because he was like,
so
this
now I'm calling trying to stall.
Right. And
I didn't
realize what was happening. But before, because sometime that week, he was like, this is how arguments get started when couples finally go travel, right? And I was like, yeah, you right. Let me be proactive because you said we're leaving at this time. I'm going to be late. So I literally went home, packed, came back to his house at like midnight. I was like, you're not mad at me for us being late to leave at 2:00. I was like, why is he stalling? Why is he taking so? Why aren't you packed? Then I was getting irritable because you're not ready.
And this is how we feel about you. Why are you not ready?
So for you,
so now I'm calling Courtney, trying to plant seeds in her head. Like, aren't you hungry? You need to eat. You ain't ate all day. She like, yeah, you right. Yeah, why don't y'all get something to eat? Take it slow.
You're masterful liars. Let me add, I have been tricked and finessed many. From a lie.
We love a good liar. Courtney was on the phone with me. She like, where you at? I'm like, I'm in the car with Glenn. Whole time, Tasia and Sharif in the car just giggling in the front, like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, just waiting on Glenn to get out the Walmart.
And then they are just like, oh, Tasia said she's somewhere in like where we were. And I'm like,
yeah, so Courtney texts Tasia's location and was like, oh, she's in Franklin. I'm in Franklin. I'm in the car with her, but she doesn't have my location. So I'm like, let me call. I said, well, let me hang up with you, Courtney. Let me call Tasia and see where she at, because it seemed like she by my house.
Amira is
I'm in the car.
Performance.
I didn't
give me my Oscar
where she lives and where you live. I was just like, oh, I'll be checking Tasia's location randomly because I have it.
As soon as we hung up, I said, Tasia, turn that location off
without a hitch.
Let me just say, thank God that y'all actually fuck with me. Because if y'all wanted to kill me, steal my money, any of those things, y'all get away with it.
Yeah. Glenn really still thinks that's funny. That tickles him. He'd be like, why y'all got each other's location? I know where she at all times.
Why not?
Why not? Niggas go missing. Do you know somebody is missing every day, either on the timeline or from a news notification I get? That rapper nigga has been missing since the summer. Oh, and they just reported him missing.
Not me, because my girls know where I'm at.
That's giving he don't really fuck with his family like that. But yeah, because he's fine.
Also that too.
They found him. Are you talking about Theo Lupulus Lund? Yeah.
They found him.
I saw. Well, I'm sorry. That could have been from Say Cheese. So let me make sure. But I'm pretty sure I saw that he made a statement or something that he was cool.
Scandalous.
He must just not mess with them people like that.
Yeah, because how do you mean the last time you saw him was in June?
Checks must have started coming in. Stop coming in.
Scandalous. All right.
Crazy.
Anybody have an example? Sorry, I took that very.
It's all right.
Hates us being late.
I do, especially because I live and breathe and die by my calendar. So I just be like, now I have to move my other appointments because you were late.
Did I hear my name?
Yeah, I said me and Marina be late. Yeah.
I am getting much better. Okay.
Same.
Okay. Much better. Like I'm giving 2 minutes behind as opposed to 20 now. Okay.
We love driving.
I will say that we have never been the type. Well, let me not say never. It would have to be. Actually, I don't think so. Where people are like hours late to shit.
Yeah, not hours.
No.
Not hours, but it definitely be 20-30 minutes.
Yeah. It used to be a smooth 20-30 for me. Often, sometimes 45. But now it's like 2 to 5. If that. I'm on time sometimes now.
Yeah, we're proud of you.
Yes, thank you. So
I have one though. I do not like, well, I don't think anybody likes it, but don't lie to me. Because
bitches who lie all day.
No.
Wait.
No. About something that actually matters.
It matters.
Don't take the opportunity for me to react to something because you think I'm going to react a certain way and lead with a lie, because I'm going to find out.
Oh, like trying to protect your feelings, you mean?
Just in general. Don't lie to me about nothing.
Okay. Even if I say I'm 5 minutes away and it's 15,
just tell me.
Just tell me you're 15 minutes away.
Me too.
Because now I'm gonna be even more mad because I expected you to be here in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I'll be like, bitch, it's been 5 minutes. Oh, I'm 5
Where
minutes.
are you at?
And I'm the one that if I'm looking somewhere, as soon as 5 minutes pass, I'm in the rear view, like, oh, literally. Do I see a blue car pulling up? Because she said 5. And we'll get to this later in the show, but if there's time blindness, I think I have the opposite effect where I'm like really good at determining periods of time based on how long I feel like I've been sitting somewhere. Like if I've been sitting down on my lunch break, I can literally feel it be like, it's probably been about 45 minutes. Let me get up.
Yep. The same way. I ain't got time blindness at all.
But yeah, just no lies, because I'll find you out.
Okay.
And I'll be more mad about the fact that you lied than about whatever else. Because I can probably forgive the whatever else, but I can't forgive too many lies.
Not too many. What's the maximum?
It ain't no number, because you could say one thing that's just so outlandish, and I'll never believe another motherfucking thing you say out of your mouth ever again.
You a motherfucking liar in my book.
I think about the lying thing, Reach. I think part of it is like you feel offended because this is one of my biggest pet peeves about when you insult my intelligence. My mom used to say that to us all the time when we was younger. Like, don't insult my intelligence because you must think I'm a dummy.
Yeah.
With that lie you just told. So now I'm pissed that you lied, and now I'm even more pissed because you think that I was gonna believe the lie.
I feel like I told this story before, but that definitely happened with my ex-boyfriend. Where I don't know, when you all like possessive and jealous and stuff. And I think I had accused him of texting some other girls, and mine just like 8 p.m. at night. So he shows me his phone, and there's no text messages in there, including the ones from me. So you think I am you think I'm stupid? Where am
You
I
think I'm as stupid as you are?
Where my text messages at? Because he was texting me today. So now at this point, it's just like, yeah, I'm done. It's one thing to lie to me. I feel like lying is also disrespectful.
Let it be
I feel
a good
like
lie.
men do the thing where they will stand in the face of imminent, like the truth is right there. I'm going to see it. Like the truth is here on a platter. And then they will be like, you gonna believe your own eyes and your own emotions and feelings and intuition over me?
You're gonna talk about the gaslighting.
100%.
It's gaslighting.
Yeah.
Screaming. All right, anybody else? Situation be so and the principle be so.
Nah, I know.
I feel like the lying and the time thing is the very common ones too.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm in there, but I ain't got nothing right now.
Yeah, I got one more. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will say that, but to the opposite thing. We always talking about trauma and stuff on this show and like how things affect us, but something that somebody else does to you or your parents do to you or a stranger says to you can be like, but the impact can be so
oh my God.
large. Like, does anybody have a thing or remember something? It could be negative or positive, but like a small thing that has had a massive impact or like stayed with you or you always remember or something like that.
Oh, for sure. I got like 17 of them rattling off of my head, but they're not that significant. But there's like things that people say that just stick with you. I'm trying to think of one that I actually want to share. I don't know if there's actually one I want to share, but there's definitely been a lot of situations where people, to them, it's just like they say, and I know I've done this too, so that's a part of this, but they just say what's on their mind, but like that should be sticking.
Yeah.
Just like white on rice.
That's why words have power, words have meaning. Y'all need to be careful.
For sure. That's a good example.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I can't come up with one, not because I don't have any, but because no, I wouldn't want to share them. Not in today's therapy session.
Later, tomorrow.
Okay, anything else, Court, that you got on the timeline, T? I really want to talk about that last one.
Yeah. All right. So if y'all was on Twitter, there's a post that said, if you bring in your man to girls' night, can we fuck him? Now, off rip, we know you not bringing no partner to no girls' night, no boys' night, no lady night. Like, don't bring your partner. Okay, that's the real off rip principle. But now, if you brought him in, we want to know, can we fuck him? So what y'all doing? You fucking him? You single? You fucking you been eyeing your friend, nigga? You also gonna determine who's not your friend for real if you have some fake friends like that.
No, let's not go that far now. Because if you give them permission, what do you mean? If you give them permission, what do you mean it's not your friend? They're not your friend if they fucking behind your back. If you give them permission, what do you mean it's not your friend?
So you been eyeing my nigga the whole time you ain't telling me?
I mean, that might not be the case. It's just like, I mean, we here, let's do it. It may not be that deep.
Well, you team fuck your friends, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Right.
it's gonna be a hard no for me. I can
don't
say that
know.
your partner is attractive, but I'm not interested. Even if you gave me permission, I would just be like,
No.
No.
I think you smoking, bitch. I think you need to reevaluate. I'm not. I'm
what they
gonna
done
say
put in
no.
the weed tonight?
Yeah, because you tweaking. Permission.
Marina
It's
said, "Now
immediately
it's
no.
a few of y'all niggas I want to fuck."
No,
I'm
don't.
just being messy. I'm kidding. I'm
misinterpret that.
kidding.
Please misinterpret that.
No. I'm just being messy.
That's our rumor.
No.
That was so treacherous the way you said that.
Funny messy
But-
as hell.
I
The
did
first
not-
girl who tweeted it, I don't know what, we're not gonna call your name out because I don't want to put you on the spot. But the first girl who originally tweeted this, that's what she was thinking for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure wants to fuck her
For
friend's
sure.
friend.
And
For
that's
sure.
scary.
That's what I was thinking. Like, why would you even put that out there if that wasn't something you wanted to do?
Yeah.
She been eyeing that nigga. Or, sometimes it'll be like you'll be out with your girls and like y'all all see this nigga, but then one of them get to her first. So it's like that could have been that situation too. Like, damn, I was interested as well. But
He should have been mine.
exactly, like eek.
Yeah. For the record,
That's sick.
slander. I do not want to have sex with any of my friends' partners.
I was kidding, Marina.
Nobody knows that. These people don't know us. No one knows that. I do not want to have sex with my friends' partners.
She got her own nigga she wanna fuck. You know right?
Per what I said in the group chat, I will say it again on live on air on the hot ass mic. I'm in agreement with what Cardi B said in Pastor Glow's song. She said, "I fight for my bitches and I fight over dick too." I will fight for any of y'all, and I will also fight over my man. It's gonna be a no. You can't. It's not my man.
It's a no for me as well. I don't.
You can't have what I have.
They'll be playing them away games.
Away games.
It ain't no playing no away games.
Okay, because when you do clownery,
Or you're
that
getting ready to
clownery comes to
trade it.
bite back.
You're gonna be looking at the trade deadline head on.
She said the trade deadline.
When you
I'm
play
saying
stupid
what
games.
cracked me up. So there was some funny responses, and that one of them was like, "My girl seeing me last longer than the usual 30 seconds with her friends. I know she's sick." But then somebody responded to that and said, "You got to show out so her friends don't think she messing with lame niggas. Protect her honor." I don't agree with that.
Well, better than you do me.
I don't like that.
What are you standing in the corner? You rolling up, and you look over there, and he done went super saiyan on this. He ain't never did nothing like that for you before.
Right. No,
Yeah.
I don't like that. You need to give her whack dick. So
Mid.
if she think I'm getting whack dick, that's fine because I know I'm not getting whack dick.
Can't be whack.
Give me the Glock. I'm just joking.
I wasn't.
Oh, he just can't show out. He got to put on though. He just
So
can't show
Courtney, you saying yes if they agreed to a subpar performance?
Hey, wait a minute. Here we go again. Okay, this how rumors get started. Wait a minute.
Well, because the way we be talking in our group chats, I already know that they got that gog. So you can't fuck me because if you do a mid performance, that's not what she said in the group chat. So you need to
That's right.
tighten up.
My niggas know. My
What
niggas
you
know
said in the group chat?
in the group chat. I got my best eater, okay? Niggas know.
Why you ain't eating me like you ate her last week?
Okay.
No.
Please.
Mike is hot.
No,
Mike is-
I am not bringing my nigga to girls' night. And no, I don't approve of you niggas
Hot.
fucking them.
No.
about the actual principal at
That's
hand.
why Glenn be waving at us from the window.
Them bitches is crazy.
100%.
Hey.
You're right. I already know how y'all performance is. So don't give me no week. I heard she was crying last week. I want that.
It's like,
And what?
She talking about what's this? What is this? Mm-mm. What is this?
Damn it, now you single because your nigga done found out you got the worst coochie of the group.
Okay, the real principal. We move on to the real principal.
Just the
That's
principal.
principal.
No, that's not the principal.
No, the principal is should you be bringing your man to a girls' night?
No.
No.
Stop bringing y'all
Partner.
niggas.
Don't bring him to girls'
Niggas
night.
is universal. Stop bringing y'all niggas.
No, okay, but I legit had
Unless you ask.
have it. It's like right. That's the thing. Unless you ask, because there's been times where I was assuming to bring Sharif to a night of just fun, which I'm thinking it was like a couples thing. And then when I confirm, like, hey, yeah, Sharif and I will be there, they will be like, oh no, this is just for ladies. And I'm like, oh,
like somebody was
my man gotta stay at home. Oh no.
Oh man.
First of so here's my thing. And maybe this is a me issue or a me thing, but I always automatically assume that you're inviting just me.
Yes.
Unless you tell me that, oh, your partner is welcome, or this invitation is for you and Glenn. Like, unless you say that explicitly, it's just gonna be me showing up. I mean, I'm not even gonna ask him if he want to go. So when I go to
now I'm thinking it's me
people
and
bring
him.
their partners, I'll be like,
I think I could go
not
either
for him.
I think I could go either way, because now I'm thinking about the poodles, and at this point, unless even with poodle specific celebrations, like it's been like bring your partners. But I also have friends that'll be like, I hope to see y'all there. And that all I need is that y'all, I'm assuming, or I hope to see you. Like, it's really just like such a little nuance, but like, I feel like when you have some, what?
Court, and maybe I'm just me putting my business out there. There have been sometimes some poodle events, especially because now it's like harder for us to get together as a large group, where sometimes people do bring their partners, and I'd be like, as much as I love y'all partners, because they're a part of the fam at this point, I'd be like, I was not expecting to see them. I just wanted to see you.
And that's why I think you need to clarify, because everybody, like some people are married, some people are in long term.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's why you also have to clarify, because yes, there have been plenty of poodle events, and I'm like, damn, I'm single. I guess I gotta hit up my boyfriend Marina. Like, it's just a reminder that I'm single. That's what I'd be sick, because it's a reminder that I'm single.
Okay, but there's a difference between a girls' night and a group hang.
Oh, for sure.
Right, like when we went to the bowling alley for Kristan's birthday, that's a group hang. I mean, if my wife can't come, I mean, who's gonna drive if I have too much to drink?
Who's gonna drive?
Yeah, so
that was a group
y'all
hang.
trying to smoke it out, but you don't want my ride here. Like, I don't understand.
Y'all want me to have a good time or not?
But then an example will be like, hey, y'all want to go to, if I be like, hey, y'all want to go to brunch, and then y'all show up with y'all partners, I'll be like, I wanted to go to brunch with my bitches.
See, you gotta specify.
Why are your partners here?
Because I'm
you gotta specify, because we did brunch with partners.
We did, and I was like,
I think you just have to specify at this point, because like, and Amir, which is funny that you're saying this, because you, my man, and
I don't never be bringing him nowhere. Glenn has showed up to how many, like 2-3 events at most. First of all, part of it is that he also don't be wanting to come. He be like, hang out with your friends, but sometimes I'd be like, I want to catch up with them. There are some conversations that are not for his ears. It's just for me and the girls.
I'm gonna let you think you got that. How about that?
Amira, you said you don't bring your man.
I only bring him when
let her have it.
You don't want to bring your man?
The mic is hot.
You don't want to bring your man, or you don't bring your man? Two different things.
No, it's not that I don't want to bring him. It's that he don't be there a lot of the time. And a lot of time it's just me.
Okay.
Well,
oh well, you know, man. If you see me, you see my wife.
Yes, 100%.
That's the energy I'm giving at this point. It's we.
Us, we are together.
Is we?
If I got somebody, it's we. If I'm dating somebody, it's we.
Screaming.
Free ourselves. Go ahead.
For what?
I mean, I
could
do like. I mean,
that.
if we have a thing, like we 100% will do stuff separate. But like, if it's just us getting together, kicking it, like normal, going to the bar, whatever. I mean, she's coming.
Mind you, we have a lot of stuff together, so y'all partners be everywhere.
Right.
As much together anymore because y'all have partners.
That's not why.
Definitely why.
No, you gotta put it on the calendar. Because Marina got beef with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And we have been cussed out already via group chat
4 times.
Clean cussed out because I've been MIA because I be with my nigga.
Oh, this is the healing space. we need to be more intentional about that in 2023.
No, we do. And I would completely agree. And that's why I think for me, it's just like, okay, we have to, I think with dating someone, I just can't be as spontaneous, but it's not like I can't put you on the calendar. And I think we just have to be, have to be more intentional about that. It's like, if I don't have anything to do, I'm probably with him, but that doesn't mean I can't be with my girls alone with you.
Right.
We just have to
do for another in-person recording anyway.
Yeah.
So, in-person recording and shenanigans, actually.
Yeah, just general shenanigans.
Wow.
Damn, I hate
had
that we're
not
growing up.
actually
We have
thought
to
about
start
that.
No, it's
doing
That is
segmented
crazy.
time.
We have to
I mean-
relook at, like, rethink.
Well, I just did that with you, Reach, because me and Reach are hanging out on MLK Day, and I was like, just us, just the two of us.
just the two of us.
We can make it if we try.
So it's like, yeah, we do have to be more intentional. Because I thought of that. I was like, it's not that Glenn had made a point like, oh, you don't hang out with your friends enough. And I was like, well, also probably because I talk to them every fucking day. Like, I'm in the shower, I'm on the phone. I'm on the toilet, I'm on the phone. I'm in between breaks at work, I'm on the phone with them. So it's like, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything because I talk to them often. But then also on the flip side, I was like, well, maybe you might be right. We all be like, oh, we're too busy, or like, oh, when one person isn't busy, the other person is busy, and we just all sometimes we just like want to rest and we'll make excuses or whatever. So I agree with Reese. We have to just be more intentional about like, nope, let's spend quality time together. So I was like, yeah, Reese, let's go to the movies together, just us two by ourselves.
Just the two of us.
You know, I'm making my rounds.
You working it out.
Yeah, motherfuckers trying to be slick when really she just trying to get back in my good graces before her birthday next month.
No, dead.
First of all, I wasn't even thinking about that.
You were also not out of my good graces. I was just bullshitting.
Also that. Yeah, let the people, this is how rumors get started. We be bullshitting, making jokes on here, but half of this stuff, don't take us seriously because it's a joke.
Hear my name, because I'm
And
Okay,
motherfuckers
yeah.
be trying
Courtney
Marina
Messy
on this
talking about,
podcast. It's been time for us to state this, that Marina's name is put into some outlandish scenarios on this program.
And you know what? I should change my name because I'm the definition of messy.
Yeah, 100%.
Messy.
You are Shelly's daughter for sure.
Oh, my mama is so messy. Yeah, exactly. I'm messy.
Creamy.
And don't even be on purpose. I just
Courtney Motormouth Maybell.
Bro, we got the two most popular merch releases of the last year on this podcast right now. Our merch at number 1, obviously, and then the Beyonce merch after that at the number 2 spot.
Wow, not Beyonce at number 2.
Clearly.
period. Number 2. Cause why the fuck did I pay $40 for this shit?
Yeah.
You pay $40 for that t-shirt?
I wear the hell out of that t-shirt. I love that t-shirt.
You didn't get a box?
These motherfuckers ain't stopping.
In a CD.
No.
I got a CD and some other shit.
I did not buy a box.
I know.
If you're this far in the episode,
Why you cupping your titty?
To show the people she's modeling for us.
Our goal was to make this merch an Easter egg. If you find it, we'll send you the code to have access to it. But here it is, guys. There's many more pieces. But your beloved podcast is now a business. You know, this is a business.
This is a business. LLC Twitter here.
They done got us.
They got us.
What do they say? If you would like to fund this passion project, because that's what this is.
We are taking donations as well.
Website. We have a link in our website. Please go sign up for our email list. If you listen to this and you haven't already signed up, sign up for our email list. Straight to the website, scroll to the bottom, log in. You will also see that there's a store button, which will be made live to you very soon. Again, sign up for our email list and stay tuned.
Oh, that was a cute little plug. Wow, we are really a business. Ooh, is it really crazy that I know you guys have been saying in the group chat, like, oh my God, I'm so proud of us. Let's give our clap for ourselves, or I'm so happy. They're so excited. And all of you have been sharing the same sentiment. And I literally feel like a sociopath because I feel nothing.
That's because
I'm
you don't
just
be
like,
allowing yourself to, like, and I had to be on purpose, like, because I think I was thinking about some stuff for production, like what we can do, and trying to figure things out to keep going. And I really had to like sit and be like, wow. And I think Marina texted us and she was like, we really thought this shit. And you know what I'm saying? Put a lot of work in the meantime, but we really thought about it. And now it has come to be like, there's absolutely nothing more valuable than that. So I'm proud of us for that.
Yes.
I'm gonna unpack that in therapy.
You may not feel it right now, Mary, though, because you put a lot into these designs. Not to say none of us, the rest of us haven't, but like you put a lot into the design process, and like hearing our feedback and us stressing you out about what we like and don't like, and going back to the drawing board 1,700 times, right? So like maybe you have to see 10 mil before you feel anything.
We like that number. I think it's my thought process about achievement in general, right? Like, because even when I look back on high school graduation, college graduation, those were not joyous occasions for me. I honestly, those days I had an attitude. So I'm just like, what is my whole thing about like accomplishments? I just be like, oh, okay, anyway, on to the next thing.
Yeah, you gotta learn to celebrate, my girl, because
That's a therapy conversation. I know what it is, but have a therapist tell you, work you through that.
Oh, no. I'll have you tell me for free offline.
Tell me too. Y'all need to go back to your therapist. Y'all need to get right back in that little virtual chair, niggas.
Worry about yourself.
No, because I thought I was fine. And Marina,
bro,
again,
but let's talk about this real quick, because I have been trying since middle of December to find a therapist. And I thought, I was like, okay, let me just get my ass on Talkspace, right? So I go through the whole process, click, get to the end. My insurance doesn't qualify. At least to go through Talkspace. And I could pay out of pocket. I mean, I could, but I won't.
Where's your not Marina, Reese, where's your company based in Chicago, right?
My actual company?
Yeah.
No, it's in the Northeast.
Oh, I was gonna say, so you have, but you have like Blue Cross or something?
Aetna.
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
As hell.
Just like, I'm so not, I could just go to somebody in person, but it is not, and I don't even care if you go through the state registry or whatever, to find out what treatments that people specialize in is so difficult. Like, I'm not going to go sit across from somebody that is finna say some idiocy back to me. Like, I would want to be under a specific treatment type. So I'll keep working at it, but it is just, we say go to therapy all the time on this show like it's easy.
But it's hard. Yeah,
no,
it's
so
very
hard.
challenging. You have to put in a lot of work.
It's so hard finding somebody.
Sorry.
Insurance doesn't take stuff, like then it's out of state and it's virtual. Like earlier this year, which is why I had originally stopped, my insurance stopped covering all virtual services. So I was paying out of pocket, but my therapist was not in person yet. And so like, I was like, I can't pay $150 every week to talk to this bitch and for her to say the same thing that I already know. So I stopped. But it is very, very hard to find a therapist and then to get comfortable and like, and if you're the type that's gonna go to one person and see if it's a fit, then you have to, it's like going on multiple first dates, right? Like that's exhausting to tell your story over and over again, to say, this is why I'm coming to therapy. Like that can be exhausting and also a deterrent. So it is really hard. Use your resources, do some breath work, you know, if you can't find a therapist, but this shit not easy for sure. Like it's not always the answer. It's not always easy.
Sorry if we made it sound like it was, because it's not.
It's not. It's work. That's why I was asking, like, Reese where her insurance was, because, you know, sometimes if you find an office that you like, it's like I could share this with my friend, but yeah, it's tough.
Okay, well, is that all we have for the timeline tea, Court?
Yeah, that's it.
So more of the story is, for What Is My Life, the podcast, there would be no fucking of no friends, and he not coming. He or she or they are not coming to girls' night. Next. All right, Mina, tell us what's going on with Cloud Thoughts. I always get so excited with Cloud Thoughts now that I like dabble more in smoking and things, because now I have actual input. Before I was like, I mean, hypothetically, but now I'm like smoking more. So I'm like, I be thinking in the clouds now.
Listen, we're gonna have to pass this segment on to one of y'all at some point, but or like, you know how Taylor does jump around with the music moments. I think. But so this is just a thought I had recently. And it's about our obsession with appearing happy. So I'm just curious what you all think, like the purpose of that is, or like the point of that is, given that we all know how fucking hard life is. We look at tampon commercials, billboards, advertisements, everything is supposed to inspire this feeling of happiness, right? Like, what the fuck is our obsession with being happy, and why is that the facade we're trying to keep up? Like, I don't know, would y'all buy a tampon that the commercial was actually showing that the person was fucking suffering, but this tampon blood? Like,
yes,
medicine actually dealt with like you can see the change in the person's, like, I don't know, demeanor
or whatever.
This medicine actually dealt with the problems that they were having. Like, why the fuck are you showing me this bitch jogging around in lily pad in a flower bed. Like
no, sometimes them antidepressant commercials sometimes be real depressing if you just sat on the couch.
Like real fast. But this medicine may cure your depression, but it may also give you glaucoma, heart disease, high blood pressure. You might lose a leg. You could die. Like, come on now.
And you might be suicidal.
You might be suicidal, which we don't talk about that enough either. Talk about medicating depression, but we don't talk about how that medicine clarity.
That's literally one of the top.
Or what happens when you get clinically misdiagnosed because of this racist, sexist system that we have, and put on medicine that you shouldn't be on, that messes you up. That did not happen to me. It happened to somebody that I love. But yeah.
That's another conversation. So yeah, what do you think, like our obsession with appearing happy? Why do we always want to make everything look so fucking happy? Like,
that's not us though. That's somebody trying to sell us something.
Okay, yes, but no, here's the thing though too, because people are putting on social media, and that's honestly kind of what it's for, putting happy snapshots of their life or their achievements or whatever on social media, and we're we have an obsession with happiness so much so that when somebody is being genuine sometimes on social media, that we don't buy it. Like, we are like, because I've seen certain posts where people are like, I'm being raw and truthful about my emotions or what I'm going through, and sometimes I'll be like, are you? Like,
people will be in the comments,
yeah,
like, you have such a good life, like, you make such good money, like, you're an influencer, like, what could possibly be wrong about your life, like, woo. And it's like, eek. I don't know if I think part of the obsession, aside from marketing, with tampon commercials pissing me off, because when I realized that's not how it feels to be on your period,
not at all.
Part of it, I think, is living in that state of delusion, right? So if I appear to be happy, maybe I will be happy, right? It's like the idea that sometimes, like, I'll get
fake it till you make it
nice, right? So I'm in a good mood. Like, I feel like I've seen Tasia be like, she'll have her face beat, and it was like, I just wanted to, bring myself some joy for the day. Like, you had a full face of makeup, I think, when I called you at like 9:00 in the morning, and I was like, girl, what?
What the fuck is going on?
You good? But it's just like, okay, well, today, like, maybe if I look good, I'll feel good, right? Like,
yeah,
that whole idea, I definitely do for myself. Like, but I don't know, there's definitely an obsession with being happy for sure. Like, that's not,
because life is hard. Life is hard. What is the alternative? Because I actually have a counter question to what you're saying, Marina. Is like, I feel like some people have an obsession with sadness. I feel like an obsession with trauma, an obsession with like hardship.
Don't get me started.
Where is the middle ground? Like, why can't we just be going with the ebbs and flows of life? Why do we have to be obsessed with happiness? And why do we also equally have to be obsessed with sadness and trauma?
Nowhere in that does it say like be, by the way.
Yeah.
Nowhere in there is it like be and feel what you actually feel when you feel it. And that I'm dragging myself, right? Because there are times and situations where I'll be like, maybe not, and I'm trying to get better at this, not in the best headspace, or not feeling like doing whatever or being whatever. And instead of being communicative, I just start doing random shit, or I push through it, or, keep going because I have to, instead of just being honest about where I'm at in the situation, even if I'm pushing forward. Like, for example, if I think about calls for the podcast, I'm not going to skip the call, but I'm mustering up anything I can to act like I want to be here, but I really don't. Like, even just that, instead of and just pretending like everything is cool. Or the opposite, me getting on and just being like, yeah, okay, yeah.
What were you gonna say, Tasia?
No, I sometimes get caught up in, what am I trying to say? Like the whole being happy all the time. Damn, I just lost my train of thought. But I think, okay, so social media, right? So like you said, social media, y'all are only getting a glimpse of what's happening. So to y'all, or to anybody who's watching my social media, it would seem, because I've analyzed my own social media, it would seem I am living like in a bliss, the happiest life, like consumed with love, which is all very much so true, but it literally just focus on that. I do not share the sadness, the trauma. If I'm not posting on social media, like if I go days without or hours without, that I'm really just like, I'm not trying to be seen or anything. So that when I do post, I am very much so happy that when I post, I'm happy. That's really it. So I don't know if that kind of relates back to the topic of like, why do we want to appear happy? It's not me wanting to appear happy. It's just me being happy in that moment. So like, but then it's weird too, because, okay, for example, like when I'm doing something with people and I'm like, oh, let's take a picture. I'm happy to take a picture, and I'm literally, it's just about me taking this picture because I'm happy and I'm with people who make me happy. But I take into no consideration if the next person is happy and wanting to like be involved, right? So and I also leave it up to them to be like, hey, I'm okay with not being in this picture, because some people have done that to me. Like, I don't want to be in a picture. I'm like, okay, cool. We taking a picture regardless. So, yeah, I don't know what that's about, but yeah.
It is related though, sis, because you show up when you are happy. Why do you disappear when you're not? Right? Like, why is
Because it's a disappear crew right here.
Why is it the norm for us to just go hide and tuck away when we don't feel good? And this is
I feel like, honestly, the disappear thing, like, it's disappearing off of what? Disappearing off of social media. So if we want to just base that off of like social media, is when.
Is it just social media though, sis?
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's
me,
not.
Like if I think about me, like if
I disappear from life.
Like that, I'm checking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There have been several times that Marina said, you haven't responded to the group chat in 3 days. Where you at? What's wrong with you? You all right? I'm fighting for my life. Sorry, I can't respond right now.
And see, that's the thing. Like in the moment for me, at least before I knew what I was doing, I'm thinking I'm locked in. I'm going through something and I gotta lock in to figure this out.
No, when that's really it. Like this is not a nobody else's problem, but a me problem right now. And if I have to use, the outside resources in order for me to, figure out what I need to do, I'll do it. But it's not something I'm trying to let people outside of my community know what the hell is going on. Yeah, I'm just like, no, because also I don't want the extra like, yeah. So,
see, but the flip side of that is people are creating, which is, I think is a good thing when people are being honest and vulnerable about what they're going through. They're creating community and people are finding like, yeah, I'm not alone in this thought or in this feeling. And that's a good thing. But then on the flip side, just like you said, my trauma and pain or my confusion or whatever I'm going through is also not for public consumption, and also opens me up when I'm at my most vulnerable to attacks, for lack of a better word, like really for people to criticize or demean or whatever when I'm feeling my most vulnerable. So it's like, how do we navigate this kind of social media age that we're in, this digital age that we're in, of being like, I want to be truthful and honest about where I'm at, whether that's good or bad, without being taken as being disingenuous or without opening myself up to criticism when I'm at my most vulnerable.
Because I applaud the people who do post, right, and post things that I'm like, wow, I go through that too. Because I'm like, wow, look, this is people being people. We are all really the same in different ways. And it's just like, okay, cool, we're in this together type shit. But me, not me. You got it though. And I applaud you and I love you for that. So
okay. Do y'all think that and this isn't a loaded question, are we trying to keep up the facade that we're happy, or is it more about, I don't want to bog everybody down with my sadness, or something else?
I think for me personally, it's just be like, I don't want people in my business. I think for that is just part of that is probably a Black thing, a cultural thing about like what Tasia said. I think this might've been the last episode or a couple episodes before, when she was like, she learned that model from her, I think her grandmother, about like not airing out your dirty laundry kind of thing, about like not sharing. And it's like, yeah, on one thing, it's like, that's kind of a good thing, kind of to my earlier point about not opening yourself up when you're at your most vulnerable, but also that's a bad thing, because then you're not using your community when you're not sharing about what you're going through. So I don't know. I think for me, I just even though I'm an extroverted person, I think I'm pretty private. And so a lot of times I just be like, me, myself, and I.
Yep.
Because it's even hard to gauge where I'm at on social media because I don't post that often, period. I think my last post on Instagram right now is from November 2020. And it's not like I don't be on Instagram every day. I just I'm not that attached to social media.
Mm-hmm. I think also too is just like what Courtney was saying, like you put, maybe it's a delusion thing, I don't know, but it's like I'm speaking this happiness upon my life continuously, like joy continuously happening on my life, and also me being able to identify that joy when it's happening, because sometimes you get so clouded with the other things that you miss, like, bro, this is a good ass thing that's happening currently and you're missing it and you're not seeing it. So, you know, like with my social media and whatnot, like I use that as this was a good ass time, and look at my niggas, or look at my family, or look at me, and like, bro, it just makes me even more like I'm fucking living. You feel me? Yeah. I'm living. Yeah. I'm living, and I'm loving, and I'm loved. And even though in this moment I'm like down and out, bro, like this was a good time, and those good times are gonna continuously happen. So
yeah, I would agree. It's like for me, like when I post on social media, like especially if I'm posting joy, like, or good ass memory, like that's for me. Like how we were saying, like we go back to our pages, like I look at my posts, like this was a good time in my life. Because I was just talking to somebody about Miami, like that was a good time. That was one of the best birthdays I've ever had. And like, so being able to go back to that highlight and see that, it's like, that was a good time. So sometimes it's for me to have that reminder. Mm-hmm. If I don't journal, for example, so I can't go through, or at least regularly I do journal sometimes, so I can't like flip through my journal and be like, on this date I knew I was happy, but I could go on my Instagram and be like, this day I was happy.
And this was you like on the opposite spectrum, because I could not for the life of me figure out why, because at my cousin's repast last month, they had like one of those 360 camera things, and it was like, you know, they had like cutouts of him and a big background thing for people to take pictures, and I just couldn't, like, I could not get up there and take no picture. I took no pictures with anybody else that day. After the ceremony, you know, I took a picture of my outfit in the morning, but I couldn't take any pictures that day. And I couldn't figure out why until I got home and I was looking through Instagram and I was like, oh, I didn't want to remember this shit. I don't want to commemorate this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What about like the moments you missed with the people that were still alive, right?
I was giving myself the space to be where I was at. I thought about that afterward, and I kind of felt like I felt a little guilty, but I just didn't have it in the moment. I really didn't.
Can't beat yourself up about everything.
Or can't.
Okay.
It makes me think about too, just real quick, about our thing without taking pictures. Well, I'm really putting myself on a therapy couch this whole episode, because I'm not a person, even though I enjoy taking pictures with y'all, and I love when we all have like joint albums, and I'll be like, oh, I can look back on this memory when I'm feeling down, like what Courtney said. But in my own personal archive, I don't take pictures of myself or of y'all really. So like, I only really be relying on the pictures that y'all take to go back on those memories. And I'm like, why don't I like being in pictures? Or I really do, especially because my man hates it. He thinks it's very annoying because he's like, Tasia, he like, take a picture, let's take a picture. And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm really about to lose it.
Like, that was a big thing for me last year. And like, if I had to pick one thing of 2022 that I'm happy that I did, it was that, like, I needed to take more pictures.
You did get some, and you got some fits off.
You did.
Oh, that was good. The fire
fine.
That one when you and I was in Chicago and your skin was really like, wow, and it was like
glowing
background. I literally screenshot it. It's in my phone because I was
I'm so sorry to report, I will only be getting more sexy from here. So
I know that's right. I know
that's only going up. Right. But I mean, like, just what I started doing for me, like what really worked was when I was in the moment and I felt like I wanted to capture something, to stop putting the pressure on myself to get the right picture, right? I just started taking videos. And God forbid, like, if something were to happen, like I just buried my first cousin, and 5 years ago, I had a Snapchat video of us at my other cousin's wedding, with his voice in it. You know what I mean? And like,
yeah,
that's something that I will never be able to get again. And I didn't do it on purpose in the moment, but just by like hitting film and just doing it like a home video, you know, we got to have that stuff.
And
you right.
And it's also hard too, because I'm a be present person, but I'm also capture the moments person, because I don't do good remembering, right? So I like go back and be like, damn, my skin look good that day, or go back and be like, damn, I was having fun, you know.
We finna really get on it. I'm finna get one of them.
Yeah, 2023.
One of them camcorders.
Same. And I think that's a good way to do it. Like at the top of an event or the top of an experience, take a flick, take a video, and then put it away.
I was gonna say too, y'all, this is a little hack that I learned from somebody. If you're not good at photos, just take videos, and if you stand still for 3 seconds, you can just screenshot the video for your photo. Around and do the
I need to do that.
Hey, in seconds, and then figure it out from there. Won't be that.
We love
clear.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Okay. That was a deep ass cloud thought.
So it's a deep ass episode.
No, this is a deep ass episode. We talking about a lot of shit. I feel like we took a long ass break or something. Like we missed y'all or something. We is running our mouths today.
Running.
We did kind of
All
take
right.
a holiday break though.
Did we?
Not really, like not content wise, but we did. We took a break.
I think the last time we recorded was like right before Christmas or right after.
Oh damn, that was a minute ago then. Okay. Well, you know, we trudging on through. Get us to the what is my life moment, Reesh. What is we talking about this week?
Well, we already kind of touched on it because you just could not wait in the
I could not,
timeline, T.
because that really grinds my gears.
Miss, I can be quiet for $10 million. My ass.
You see what I'm saying?
I didn't say I could. I just said that I would.
You see how folks will just lie? They'll lie right to you.
Lie to your face.
I'm playing semantics. I said that I would do it, not that I could do it. You see what I'm saying?
Sure, we'll run the tape back.
Right.
Yeah.
Period.
We love that.
So this week we're actually going to talk about the concept of time blindness. So I'm going to read a clip from this article on verywellmind.com, and it's by Rachel Green. It was actually published last year in February, so it's pretty recent. And she says time blindness is, the inability to sense the passing of time, and it can make nearly every aspect of a person's life more difficult. The important thing to understand is that it's more like a sensory issue and not an intentional disregard for time.
You hear that, Amir?
So she goes on to say in this section that the brain pulls in sensory information like brightness of light, changes in the environment in our brain to build a picture of how fast time is passing. And people who experience time blindness have a block in this area in the brain. They don't observe like the movement of the sun in the sky or the wind blowing outside or any other changes in their environment with relation to time. So there's some interesting ways it can show up. It can either be underestimating or overestimating how much time has passed, how long a task will take, or how much time is left before an anticipated event, chronically missing deadlines or arriving late, even for things you're excited about, difficulty making a realistic schedule or sticking to a schedule, losing track of time and feeling like time is slipping away from you. Time is slipping away from me.
Yeah. You just, all of those things you just described was me. You described me. It's me. Me.
Put my name on there.
Cause I don't never be like, I want to disrespect somebody's time today.
You just do.
Relationship. No one says that. Literally, no one says that.
No one. It's not like
why y'all be so mad about that? Because it's not about you, baby. That's the other thing.
I will be like, this task.
It's a me problem.
It'll take me. Right, it's a me problem. It'll take me an hour to get ready, and I will give myself an hour, and then all of a sudden, I have 20 minutes left. Don't know how I went from 60 to 20.
Sis, you got to start 2 hours. That's the only reason I started getting better. I started 2 hours. I have to leave.
It don't matter. I will give myself so much time. No, I will literally, I will put the wrong time in the calendar.
He'll be late.
and still be late.
You know,
I will call Courtney for an event at 5 p.m. at 11 a.m. and be like, "What you doing?" She be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start getting ready." I call her at 4:30 and be like, "You on your way?" "I'm running late." "What? I talked to you at 11. Why are you on your way? And it's 4:55. You're supposed to be there at 5.
Like I heard especially for work, it's like I never got up late for work. I was just late.
This reminds me of that day. Remember you got up super early when you were working at that nonprofit, and you got up super early, got Starbucks and everything, was about to, or was it Dunkin' or whatever, and got up super early and was prepared to be on time and was late.
Damn.
She even left on time. I was so proud of her. And I was like, how are you still late?
I left on time. I might have hit traffic or something. I left on time. Like that's the sick thing, especially when I leave on time. I'll be like, how?
Because you're supposed to leave early, not on time. When you leave on time, you're late.
I think Amir told me that once.
Ooh, that's one of those
I have
little
social
tidbits.
anxiety. How about that?
It's also that.
How about that?
Because like sometimes
Okay,
I'll be
aggressive
like,
Tasia.
y'all have the
Okay.
like let the scene play out without me for a bit. Let it cook for a bit without me.
I want to walk into that.
I feel like when I come into the scene, it's like it's like
Entertain me.
Also that
time. What?
That's what it'd be like when I'm intentionally late to an event. Like it'll be because I don't want to be the first one there.
Yeah, I want to come into the party. I want to come into the.
Let me come in. Y'all
and I don't
dance,
be caring.
I just slide in and dance right when you like, you know.
If you tell me to be somewhere, I'm gonna be there.
If I get there early, I'm leaving early.
Yes.
I only have a good 2 hours of a social meter.
The Black people proverb: if I come early, I'm leaving early.
That's really it.
See, that'd be my problem. That's why I'm starting to come late, like y'all, because I'd be like,
We be lying
when I come
down
on time,
anyway. Nobody ever leaves early.
No, for real.
But
when
my
I
social
come on
media is
time, my
tapped.
social media battery drains faster. So y'all had came late and y'all in the mood, and I'm like, I came on time, and my social media is, I'm already down to 30% left, and everybody is now having a good time, and I'm like, now I'm ready to go.
No, did you say your social media?
Yeah, she was struggling.
It's the retrograde
meter.
So
your social media.
My social media.
That's really it. And now I have an attitude at the event because I was early and y'all having a blast, and I'm ready to go, and I'm gonna go and all the fun, because the fun happened after I left.
And you know, I respect that. I ain't gonna hold that against you. Go ahead. No. Yeah. Cause but you know, we was having this conversation yesterday too. It's funny. Shreve was like, yeah, you be running late and you just be in a bliss. Like you just be like, well, like it's not gonna stress you. And I realized it used to stress me. It still kind of do in a way, but I just don't show it. When I rush, that's when things
go wrong.
Things go wrong, and I hurt myself and I hurt people around me. So it's either you be upfront, like we talked about before, be upfront with the party, being like, hey, I'm running late. Blank period. Is it still time for me to come? If not, I apologize, cool. Or I'm gonna just take my time, because I'm not gonna rush. I've rushed before and got into accidents. I've rushed before and I've hurt myself. I've seen like my family rush things and hurt like me or my brother, like bad, like physical. So I was just like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna breathe through it. Life it's not gonna be over. But
and I know it should be coincidences, but like I have literally been 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late to something, and then drive and see where I would have been in 10 or 15 minutes, and it's a fucking accident.
I was just gonna say that. Or I've witnessed accidents. If I would have left 2 minutes earlier, I would have been the car in front of me in the accident, not the witness of the accident. Like the amount of I've literally witnessed. I'm like,
and you got to think about like how much shit happens that you don't like. You could get up and have your whole thing ready. We supposed to meet at the place at 2:00. You getting ready to leave the house, and you leave the house at 1:30, and you drive 5 minutes and realize you forgot your phone or your wallet. You know what I mean? You got to go home to get it because you can't pay for anything without it. And now that makes you late, but you just don't know. I always take that shit, little things like that, as a sign that I wasn't supposed to be on time.
Wasn't supposed to be on time.
Okay, so then what follow-up questions do you have for us regarding time blindness, Reese?
So these folks are saying you just should not even invite your friends with ADHD
Damn.
to the event.
No, you have to look. I have friends that have been like, okay, so we meeting at the restaurant at 1. That's what time the reservation is, because they know niggas is gonna be showing up at 1:30. Plot twist: the reservation was actually at 2. You got to do shit like that. You got to know your people, know your crowd.
I'm not playing mind control games.
I'm not. Yeah, that's too much work. I just set the expectation for me that I know that these niggas are going to be late. Instead of being upset, like, why is y'all late? I already know if I invited you, I already know what your personality is. I know that you're going to be late. And so I've already set that expectation when I got ready on time that you're going to show up after I've already got settled in here. And I'm okay with that. I have made amends and cussed you out mentally on the way here, knowing that you were already going to be late. I got it all out on the way to the event.
You can't just cuss everybody out for good, for once and for all, one last time. It's got to be every time.
Every time. I need to get that. I need to just get that out of my system. A funny thing was like when we did the photo shoot for the rebrand for the podcast. So me and Reese did
the rebrand photo shoot. The first photo. Let's talk about the first photo shoot.
No.
It wasn't me this time.
No, the rebrand photo shoot. Me and Reese sitting in the parking garage laughing and giggling because we knew the rest of y'all was gonna be late. And we were just like, yeah, we already knew that. And in my head, I knew that. So I cussed y'all out on the way there so that when I got there, it was nothing but giggles. I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal that they're late. No, but on the way there, I was like, these bitches ain't never on fucking time. And it's like, yeah, just get it out. Marina, you were the first late person, but because you were literally like 2 minutes, 3 minutes late. And then right after that, it was Tasia like 15 minutes, and then Courtney. No, actually, this time
I was last.
Courtney came. Yeah, Courtney came right after Marina.
But you see, this is the thing when you late. This is the thing I learned. When you're late for something, you better have something for them people. Okay, that's why about snacks. Because how you gonna be late, nigga who got food, huh? How you gonna be? You gonna be mad at me? I got you.
I needed them oranges. I needed them motherfucking oranges.
I brought the drinks. No, just joking, y'all. But no, it was important to have.
Still not be ready.
Oh, that's the thing. I was like, you gotta come ready to, get going. If you're gonna be late, you got to.
Yeah.
Screaming.
You can't be lollygagging when you get there. You got to be like, all right, y'all, let's go.
Screaming.
For sure.
No. A good time though. We're a good time. You can be late to our events, but
and I think
in my head, I'm gonna mentally cuss you out. The rest of the podcast is gonna be fine.
Like you just be, because I mean, there's some things where, like for example, for my family, I'd be like, y'all, we have to be here at this time. Okay.
No, my family isn't on time.
My family is never on time. My mama will call me and be like, are you on your way there? And I'm like, yeah, I'm already here. Where are you?
Never.
You lie, Tasia?
Huh?
You lie? Do you start to lie?
No, I don't. Wait, no. I just tell them like, I'm not finna lie to y'all. This is the time. Okay. So you better be here. And if you're not here,
y'all, we have a standing appointment.
I'll be getting silent. If it's like, I've told y'all multiple times.
I just smoked before now. Look at me smoking. Look at me getting into drugs.
Oh, wow.
Literally, we have a standing appointment with my family. We have spades night every month at my great grandma's house at 5:00 every month.
Y'all get started at 7:30?
About. My parents will come. My parents will be there at 5:30. My auntie will be there at 5:45. 5:00 every month. Why am I calling y'all every time I get here asking where y'all at?
That's on you.
Y'all know the time is
showing up on time.
Why are you calling?
Oh no, I stopped. Cause then when I got there this last space night, me and Glenn showed up, I think at like 5:30, whatever. And I'm like, they're like, where was you at? Waiting. Where was I? The nigga was too stunned to speak. After months of showing up on time.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm that person. Here. If I'm actually on time for once and y'all niggas are, why are you late? This is not like, this is out of character. And that's why I be making me mad, because this is out of character. Why are you late?
Nah, when people late, I'd be like, well,
unless it's something like when we gotta get on a boat, you late, you get left.
That's what I'm saying. Like if it's like a plane, a boat,
a reservation.
Okay, bro. My seatbelt is already in the fasten position.
Okay. Look, them reservations where everybody you gotta wait for everybody to be seated. Well, everybody is here and she not getting a fucking plate.
I don't like places like that anyway. You better come scoot next to me and get one of these rolls. I don't know. They said they wasn't gonna seat us and they was gonna give our table to another party.
You know what I do? Because I think we did that when you was in Chicago, Reach. I just order. I'll be like, they not here, but what's your order? And by the time you get there, your food gonna be there with us. I'll order for y'all.
Oh yeah, that actually worked out perfectly,
here.
by the way.
They in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was just
they parking.
Like,
You know what's funny too?
Listen, it is what it is. It was destined to happen.
Yeah. What makes me laugh is anybody who knows me knows that I'm not good at mental math, obviously. And the way that I turn into a mathematician when I need to be somewhere that's far away on time, I would be like, I need 15 minutes for this, 20 minutes for this, 3 minutes for this, and I'm gonna be here on time. If I need to, like, especially when I, like Courtney, when you took us to the airport when we were going to Egypt, the way that I was mental mathing that whole drive, I said, we're not missing this plane, bitch. It's gonna take us 20 minutes from your house to the airport, and that's gonna give us an extra 30 minutes so I can go through cuts. I was going through all the mental math, baby.
And I was like, relax, bitch. Relax.
People are gonna handle it one way or another. So whatever.
And that's why, the other thing, that's why I didn't, you said you landed, where was I? Still at the house.
You sure was. And good on
And
you.
I still had to wait for them. I still had to wait for them. I hate
that
those
customs
shit.
line was so
Customs is
fucking
crazy.
long.
And then even getting there is like, Aubrey and I, we just joked about this the other day. We were literally like, where are they taking us? They walk once you from the terminal to the international checkpoint, they walk your ass 2-3 miles damn near.
Far.
You got to see the Lightfoot posters pop up, and her ass is crazy as hell. she got her
posters are
face
scary.
all through the damn airport.
Welcome to my city.
Not my city.
Is this the governor or the mayor? What is going
mayor.
on?
The Dimmadome.
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Yeah, no. O'Hare's they taxi too goddamn long. Customs takes forever. That's why I was like, you made it. I was like, I did not leave till they got off the plane, and y'all taxied for a good 30 to 45 minutes. I said, I'm not leaving until you are done taxiing, and still had to wait in the parking lot for them. I got gas and still had to wait.
Oh,
I hate O'Hare.
Time is a social construct.
100%.
Time isn't real. It's white.
Be patient with us, timeline folks, because I have selective time blindness. When I got somewhere to be, we gonna be on time. But sometimes if there's other things that I've agreed to, I just be in a haze, like Sharif said. I just be floating. I done rolled up. I done got a snack. I done got, you know what I'm saying, this and that. And now we finna be late.
But I'm gonna be a vibe.
Screaming. No, it don't matter who event it is. Mine, even if it's something that I don't even have to go to, that I just have to sit in the house. Glenn will be like, yeah, I have this meeting I got to go to. And I'm sitting on the couch, butt booty naked, like, all right, see you later. And then I'll be like, don't you gotta be there at this time? Why are you not? He like, I got this. And it's like, wow, not me still being anal about time. And I don't even have to go. This is not even about me. This is not my event. Why am I upset that you're not about to be on time?
That's the one. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself.
No, 100%. That's it. Well, are y'all ready to be affirmed?
Affirm my sister.
Yay. All right. Well, oh my God, this is the first affirmation of 2023. Yes. All right. Close your eyes if that serves you. Take a deep breath. Get ready for your first affirmation of the year of our Lord 2023. Today's affirmation is really about the body. The ancestors are saying, worry about yourself and about your physical body. So this is the card. Let me just show y'all. It literally says physical body. And it says, the divine earth mother is present, making you aware of your marvelous physical body, her great gift to you. Be grateful for her gift. It's a wondrous temporary home for your spirit. She asks that you give it the respect and attention that it deserves and needs. So take care of it with love and attention. Give it adequate rest, a proper diet, and a calm, peaceful environment. Spend time with nature, as the earth is a true mother to your body and will restore it. The better that you care for your body, the more it will serve your spirit. Listen to your body, its gut feelings, its flutters, its impulses. This is the earth mother cradling you and protecting you and guiding you through each day. So basically, get your lives together. Take care of your body. This is a new year, new you. Well, not really new you. New year, same you, but taking better care of ourselves. If you need to go to therapy, sorry to tell you, we already said it's a lot of work, but do your due diligence so that you can take care of that mental mind. Me, Tasia, and Narisha are in the gym. Okay, we are in these people's way in the gym. So, so get yourselves in the gym. Take care of that body. Move your body is good for you. Eat good food. Courtney is out here about to embark on potentially being a pescatarian. Marina is dancing every day. She is playing with these animals. Okay, we are doing the good things that we need to do to take care of our bodies, and we're encouraging you to do the same as we embark on a new year, a new journey, and new shenanigans. So we love y'all, and we will see y'all as per usual. Bye, motherfucking weekly.
Period.
Bye. Love y'all.
Bye, y'all.